Taiwan boasts a mild climate and beautiful scenery, making it one of the island's prime tourist destinations. In 2004, the Tourism Bureau created the Tri-Mountain National Scenic Area, which includes the Lion's Head Mountain, Lishan, and Baguashan scenic areas, and covers parts of Hsinchu, Miaoli, Taichung, Zhanghua, and Nantou counties. With its magnificent views, superb hiking trails, and diverse cultural settings, this is a perfect destination for leisure and recreation. The Lion's Head Mountain Scenic Area offers a charming landscape, crisscrossed with historic trails and temples. The Lishan Scenic Area, with its temperate climate and 4 distinct seasons, enthralls visitors with mist-shrouded mountains reminiscent of a Chinese landscape painting. The Baguashan Scenic Area is a beautiful nature park, offering bicycle paths and a chance to observe gray-faced buzzard eagles flying over Taiwan on their migratory journey. Tempted yet? Then let us begin our journey of exploration in the Tri-Mountain National Scenic Area and experience all the natural and cultural sights to be had there. The Lion's Head Mountain Scenic Area is brimming with magnificent vistas and distinctive scenes, including the Zhonggang River and the stunning rock formations that gave this area its name. Nestled in the lush mountainsides are temples, many more than 100 years old. They lie along a network of hiking trails and mountain paths that take you through striking scenery, on a journey in which you can learn much about the island's nature, its geology, and its flora and fauna. You will also encounter enchanting lakes and delightful waterfalls. Visitors are attracted to Lake Emei, Xiangtian Lake, and the cascading waters of Shenzhen Valley. Suspension bridges spanning shady gorges and shimmering lakes allow you to immerse yourself in the scenery and experience true well-being and relaxation. The Lishan Scenic Area rises from 500 meters at Guguan to heights of 2,000 meters above sea level on Lishan itself, providing fascinating alpine panoramas and views of medium and low elevation mixed forests. Lishan adjoins the Xueba and Taroko National Parks and is surrounded by 3,000-meter peaks. Through this majestic landscape flows the Dajiao River, which has shaped the terrain of valleys, terraces, alluvial plains, reservoirs, and hot springs. Each season offers its own special activity, enjoying flowers in spring, picking fresh fruit in summer, collecting maple leaves in the fall, and viewing the snow-capped peaks in winter. Bucolic farms against the mountain-ringed backdrop, flower-studded fields and plains, the sublime sea of clouds, gorgeous sunsets, and unforgettable starry nights. All this and more awaits you in the Lishan Scenic Area. Shaped roughly like a watermelon aligned on a north-south axis, this long and narrow scenic area features gently sloping terraces and a pleasant climate, making it an ideal habitat for many species of plants and animals. Numerous scenic spots are nestled against the mountainsides, providing expansive vistas of the slopes and plains below. The terrain is gentle, giving easy access to all of the attractions, and recreation areas are carefully planned to offer fun for the whole family. Baguashan is the perfect spot for healthy outings in nature, where you can have a relaxing day trip as you hike the trails or ride the bikeways. Situated at a relatively low elevation, the Lion's Head Mountain Scenic Area harbors exceptionally rich wildlife. The visitor quickly feels as if he has entered an area of ancient camphor trees, mysterious groves of moso bamboo, thousand-year-old tung oil trees, and giant ferns that thrive in the warm and moist conditions. The area also teems with wildlife, birds in particular, which can be heard and seen flying in the air above, as well as in the valleys and mountain forests below, encouraging visitors to pause as they take in the sights and sounds of nature with rapt attention. And thanks to persistent conservation efforts, the clear brooks and streams are full of fish, including the mako fish, Taiwan stone minnow, and Taiwan shoveljaw carp. With its high altitude, cool temperate climate, and 4 distinct seasons, Lishan is home to a number of indigenous animal and plant species, such as the Formosan cypress, Taiwan red pine, and maple trees. The forests here provide a natural habitat for more than 20 bird species as well, providing visitors with a great opportunity to appreciate the island's flora and fauna. The verdant foliage, lush vegetation, rare animals, and beautiful flowers in this area are bound to enchant. A veritable nature education classroom, the Baguashan area impresses with its vast ecological diversity. Here you will find several types of bamboo, as well as the Taiwan acacia, nasturtium tree, and incense machilus. In addition to these 4 dominant species, the forests are also home to camphor trees over 300 years old. Butterflies dance in the air, fluttering among colorful flowers, and a myriad of insects intrigue the visitor with fascinating shapes and colors. Many species of birds also inhabit this pristine environment. Every year in March, birdwatchers come to Baguashan to see the gray-faced buzzard eagles return from the north, flying through Taiwan on their journey to Southeast Asia. Other wildlife attractions include migrating purple crow butterflies and Taiwan macaques searching for food. At the Lion's Head Mountain Scenic Area, explore the local culture, customs, and history. The township of Beihu was once a center of early pioneers, symbolizing the cooperation of Hakka and Fujianese settlers in opening up the surrounding land. The town's central architectural feature, Jingguangfu House, is an exquisite building and a National Historic Site. Another place steeped in history is Nandrong, back in the 1950s and 60s, a bustling mining and logging town that still shows its past glory with abandoned mines and old streets lined with shops and old movie theaters. Today, Nandrong is mainly a tourist attraction with a poignant nostalgic appeal. In addition to traditional Hakka culture, the area is also known for its strong Aboriginal presence. Particularly famous is the Saisha tribe's mysterious and lively sacrifice to the short spirits at Xiangtian Lake. If you're lucky enough to visit at the right time, definitely go and see this impressive event. The Lion's Head Mountain area is also a homeland of the Atayal, who have preserved a considerable amount of their tribal culture and way of life. Most prominently, their expert weaving skills. Check out their hand-woven clothing and accessories. Lishan is another homeland of the Atayal tribe. The population of the community here grew to considerable size when the Central Cross Island Highway was first cut out of the sheer mountainsides. Many of the retired soldiers and construction workers who built the road settled here to cultivate the land, gradually turning Lishan into a famous agricultural region. Fruit and vegetables from this area are considered top-notch produce, and tea from Lishan boasts international recognition. At the Lishan Museum, visitors can catch a glimpse of the Central Cross Island Highway's genesis, a story of blood, sweat, and tears as Army veterans and Aboriginals used dynamite, spades, pickaxes, and even their bare hands to slowly carve a road into the sheer hard rock. Many lost their lives in the process. Check out traditional Atayal weaving, handicrafts, and architecture, in particular models of partially underground weavings and watchtower structures. Since their discovery more than 100 years ago, the Guguan Hot Springs have been a favorite with local and international travelers. The town also has a hot springs culture center where you can learn about hot spring culture and Guguan's history. Cultural highlights in the Baguashan area include old temples and historical residences, such as the Yuanmei Chiliu residence in Shetou Township. This is actually an entire complex of traditional buildings. The ancestral hall is the center of the complex, with 13 wings that served a defensive as well as residential purpose. Also worth visiting are the 4 ancient temples, which are more than 100 years old and boast beautiful exterior carvings, as well as a tablet inscribed by a Qing dynasty emperor, statues, and other cultural artifacts inside. When visiting the Lion's Head Mountain area, make sure to sample its many culinary specialties. The mainstay of Hakka cuisine are the 4 stewed and 4 stir-fried dishes. These are complemented by rice desserts, such as flat rice cakes and mochi sticky rice cakes. Then there is Hakka ground tea, originally developed as a quick snack on the road, but now mostly served as a health tonic. And of course, you should also try a meal of the 3 treasures of Nanzhuang: mouth-watering bamboo shoots, shiitake mushrooms, and trout. After a scrumptious meal, you may want to enjoy a cup of Oriental beauty tea, reputedly a favorite of Queen Victoria's. Other highlights of the area include cafes, restaurants, and B&Bs, together providing a relaxing atmosphere and a high-quality holiday experience. Lishan's most famous specialties are high-altitude vegetables, fruit, and tea. Thanks to its unique terrain, soil, and climate, the area produces some of the best cabbage, peaches, Asian pears, apples, and persimmons in all of Taiwan. The high humidity and timely rains are especially beneficial for the top-notch teas grown here, making for fresh and tender leaves that can be infused many times and exude a subtle fragrance. Probably the best known of these teas is the Mount Fushou Changchun tea. Other local specialties are Guguan sturgeons and white pine juice. The specialties of the Baguashan area are famous across Taiwan, from zesty zhanghua meatballs and fengkeng rice vermicelli to delicious Baiguo Mountain candied fruits and exquisite Songguo Changqing tea. Locally grown fruit and vegetables also have a deserved reputation for excellence. Tucked away in the mountain forests, you will also find dairy farms and specialty restaurants, where you can get a first-hand experience of farm life and country cuisine. At night, you can enjoy the star-filled sky and the sight of high-speed trains speeding by. The diverse cultural traditions and natural scenery of the Tri-Mountain National Scenic Area are worth spending some time visiting. We welcome you to explore this wonderful part of Taiwan and are certain that you will quickly be captivated by the lasting allure of the Tri-Mountain area.
Taiwan, Formosa, the heart of Asia. The time for Taiwan is now.